Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, after that birdie, has to be feeling as though they're not out of it just yet.
They're not far away from the first page of the leaderboard. A couple more birdies.
Tricky par 3 here, the 13th, 214 yards.
Hazard.
Maybe wet. So toweled off, dried off, and ready to go.
Yeah, let's hope this swing he hasn't still got the floaties on.
Third shot now after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
He'll take that one all day long. Very solid, about 15 feet away.
It's no snack, though.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. So with that, 1 over par. Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the Cavalier player, you can sort of go at this this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
Frank, what's the key here? Second shot at 14.
Green sits up a little bit, well protected by those bunkers there. A nice high, soft landing shot.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Been a little too much of that, Frank, just sort of ho-hum pars. Par 4 15th measuring in at 468 yards. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
To the 15th green, but looking at a tough putt, considerably long, over 25 feet away. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. This for par. All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Today it's live second round coverage of the California Classic. And let's go down to the first. Stepping up to the first tee, sights set on posting another low number here in round 2.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Getting set to play the second shot here at the first hole.
there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. And getting ready for the putt. Well, at last, a birdie. Teed up here at the second hole, Frank, this is a short par 4 measuring about 370 yards.
While it mightn't have the yardage, it's certainly made up in strategy by all the bunkering down here, Rich. And it's really two bunkers that you've got to, or two complexes that you've really got to worry about. One down the left, you'll see, is about 285 yards to carry, and then that next crop comes in just about 300 yards. So you've got to decide whether to go over the bunker on the left and short of the other one, or even lay up to the right, perhaps short. And that's where you realize this is very much a two-shot hole, and play it that way.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Now getting ready for the approach shot here at hole number 2. On the green, and a chance for birdie. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
That'll put the smile back on the face.
Moving to the third hole, it's a par 4 again. This one 471 yards. Well, this one has a chance to be really good. Good contact, good result. Frank, this TPC Stadium course in La Quinta, California has quite a history, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Every style of golf, age group, whether it's someone trying to get their tour card at the tour school, skins games played here from 1986 to 1991, even the PGA Club Professional Championship, they've all come and played here. It's so good to see it on the back on the rotation. But I've got to say, the one thing, and I was there in 2000, it was the PGA Tour Q School. It was won by Stephen Allen, who was an Australian player. But the worst thing I've ever seen on a golf course happened on Alcatraz, 17th hole there. Joe Daly, who was looking like he was going to make his PGA Tour card, had a putt of about 3 feet. And I think he was playing with Craig Perks, who went on to win the Players' Championship. Joe Daly hits this putt. It hits the back of the hole, the liner in the hole, and popped out on the front lip. Never saw that before. It was amazing. And as luck would have it, Joe Daly missed his tour card by 1 shot.
That was as cruel a twist as I have ever seen in golf. Oh my goodness, he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking he might get it close. And just a great shot.
Now at the fourth, par 3, and Frank, what's the key here?
Somehow find some green grass. The name Sandpit pretty much tells you what is around the green.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Made par yesterday. This one for birdie.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good effort and good par putt. Well, here we are at the first par 5 of the day, the fifth, 535 yards. Frank, break it down.
It's called double trouble. Reason why, there's the lake on the tee shot on the left side, and then he's reversed it up there on the second shot. He put the lake on the right.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Now the second shot to the par 5. Tugged that one a little bit offline to the left. And he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. Well, that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Getting set now over the putt. Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
Frank, right where you want to be at the midway point of a tournament.
Yeah, you know your game's solid. The focus is more on the leader and that you can just go out and play. Excellent position to be in.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the California Classic. We are dead on 200 yards away, right about 200 yards to the flagstick from the tee here. This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the seagulls are walking to work. This is a good-looking shot. That's well played. And now a good look at birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Has his par. Frank, what'd you say at the top? Die on the left, die on the right. Is this what you were talking about?
Exactly, yeah. The fifth hole here, it's called double trouble. So yeah, there's chances for grief on both sides of this fairway. But if you're long enough, if you can just sneak it past 335, that's where the water runs out. This is reachable.
So if you do sneak it out there, and that would be the longer hitters, you might have what into this green?
Well, you can get home hybrid, maybe even something shorter. But remember, it's called double trouble. Avoid that. Maybe double eagle.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Would not be surprised to see somebody today make a run at the course record. The conditions are absolutely ideal. Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Slight miss, and they'll have to deal with some of the heavy grass. He'll need to be strong with this.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. moves into the top 10 with that birdie. Frank, I love a par 3 where you have to hit one solid golf shot. Anything less, and you might pay a severe price. 255-yard par 3-6. What a hole.
No, you love watching somebody else play a par 3 like that.
You're right. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Settles in over the putt. Frank, a solid par right there. Maintains his position. Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green. So it's just a layup. You see the bunker down there in the distance. That really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number. Something that you got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
So short iron in hand now at the par 4 7th. Good opportunity to make a birdie.
Safely on deck.
Wow, Frank, I did not expect that. Eagle. 555-yard par 5 8th hole. Frank, is this a 2-shotter or a 3-shotter?
Good question, Rich. Has to be made. Personally, I think you try it at first, because even if you do find a fairway bunker, then it is certainly a layup. If you've got the distance, it's well worth the risk.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Frank, this really is kind of a good lesson. You and I had said earlier that it looked gloomy, but you dig in, you keep fighting, and something good happens.
You have to credit his composure.
And he's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Shouldn't be a problem here. Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's nothing quite like that leaderboard I'm looking at right now. We are going to have some amazing golf. This one is going to have to be won.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Hello again and welcome. I'm Rich Lerner, and beside me is my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. We're in the state of California, set to kick off the round here at the challenging PGA West course. Par 72 setting up as a demanding challenge to any golfer stepping on this course, especially, Frank, when it comes down to the 17th hole. They call it Alcatraz.
Well, as we know, hardly anybody gets out of Alcatraz. You want to throw a little nugget in? In 2000, Joe Daly looked like he was going to get his tour card, hit a putt from 3 foot, hit the liner, bounce back out. A lot of things can happen on 17.
Now down to the first, about 445 yards, par 4.
When you first look at this opening tee shot, Rich, it looks like you just did a nice gentle draw off that right bunker. But the general contours of this terrain here does kick that ball a little left.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Oh, I liked that. Oh, that's fine.
Getting set to play the second shot here at the first hole. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. So a tester from 4 feet. 1 under early in the round. Teed up here at the second hole, Frank, this is a short par 4 measuring about 370 yards.
While it mightn't have the yardage, it's certainly made up in strategy by all the bunkering down here, Rich. And it's really 2 bunkers that you've got to, or 2 complexes that you've really got to worry about. One down the left, you'll see, is about 285 yards to carry, and then that next crop comes in just about 300 yards. So you've got to decide whether to go over the bunker on the left and short of the other one, or even lay up to the right, perhaps short. And that's where you realize this is very much a 2-shot hole, and play it that way. That's an absolute beauty.
Good chance for birdie here. Short iron in hand. The approach now to the second hole. That one inside of 10 feet. Really dialed in. Now getting ready for the approach shot here at hole number 2. These putts keep the round together. Now at -2 for the day. Just a little tap in here. In for birdie, and now 2 under on the day. Now to the third hole, a par 4, 471 yards. Frank, break this hole down for us.
Well, the trouble appears down that left side with the series of bunkers, but you've got to take into account the trees that are well positioned down the right side. Plus, as you can see, this fairway is not exactly flat.
Good contact, good result. Frank, why are great rivalries so important? Why do we love them?
I think because people like to sit on one side of the fence. You're either for or against a great player. And I think we see that today with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. There's the McIlroy fans that think his future is so bright. There's the Woods fans that still want him to pass Jack Nicklaus's record. That's the beauty. You've got to have an opinion, and you have to have a player.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
This one is definitely heading left. Looks like it is going to end up in the rough. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
So 2 under early on. Out of the 4th, 192 yards and a pretty tough hole location here today. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
It's at sneaky distance.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
In for par. With authority, count it as a par and 2 under. Frank, what'd you say at the top? Die on the left, die on the right. Is this what you were talking about?
Exactly, yeah. The 5th hole here, it's called double trouble. So yeah, there's chances for grief on both sides of this fairway. But if you're long enough, if you can just sneak it past 335, that's where the water runs out. This is reachable.
So if you do sneak it out there, and that would be the longer hitters, you might have what into this green?
Well, you can get home hybrid, maybe even something shorter. But remember, it's called double trouble. Avoid that. Maybe double eagle.
But this one has a chance to be really good.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, there's a real art to putting a good score on the board, isn't there?
Yeah, that's why stroke play is so tough, Rich. You're trying to minimize everything on a golf course, turn a 6 into a 5 or a 4 into a 3. It's like even off the edge of a green, trying to get up and down in 2 rather than 3. And you've got to do it for 18 straight holes. If it's 72-hole tournament, then you've got to do it for 4 straight days. And that's why that's always been the best predictor of our best players, the ones that can go 4 days and make the least number of mistakes.
So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Now the second shot to the par 5. Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
So in the first cut here, it could be worse. How about that shot right there from that lie in the rough to knock it that close? That's good.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Settles in over the putt. Nice par to remain 3 under. Frank, I love a par 3 where you have to hit one solid golf shot. Anything less, and you might pay a severe price. 255-yard par 3-6. What a hole.
No, you love watching somebody else play a par 3 like that.
You're right. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. This is a long birdie putt here. Requires good judgment of the speed and the line. Just try to lag it down there. Wow, I thought he made that. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Just a couple of feet. That is a solid par putt right there. So just a formality here. Did the job right there. Frank, if you want to play this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do, you have to sort of be tactical. When you break down shots or break down a hole, how would you break down this hole? in a very smart way.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up in trouble. Well, the way to be aggressive on a strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that. You can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
This sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 7th hole. Well, Frank, no doubt players thinking about one thing, making a 3, hitting a good shot in there close.
Yeah, the green does narrow up a little bit in that back left corner, but a good layup gives you a chance to go directly at the flag. Should be safely on deck.
Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Good putt and a good move, now to 4 under. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, Frank, here at the par 5-8, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little off line, then it just becomes a 3-shotter like it is for everybody else. What a great shot.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Now the approach shot here on this par 5-8. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Starting to put something special together. 6 under par. Now a chance for a birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the par 4 ninth at 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
That sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 9th. Frank, the tee shot was certainly challenging. And this second shot is as well.
Yeah, both the tee shot and the second shot require you to come in from that left side. The green itself angles to the right a little bit. The trouble, as we know, is all on the right side. But this is one of those holes. You can see it on the tee and on the second shot. If you ride a 4 down, you're happy.
Player really needs to be dialed in here. This approach shot is not easy by any stretch here at the 9th.
This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. He'll need to be strong with this. We're just playing a nice round of golf. Has that one for par, and now at 5 under par. Getting set now over the putt. Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, continuing at PGA West in the Career Builder Challenge. We're on the back 9 now. Hole number 10 is 416 yards, a medium length par 4. But again, player has to deal with water.
It is. This is a double dog leg, really. And if you don't get the ball in the fairway, you're going to kick yourself.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, is this a definite green light, the approach at the par 4 10th?
Well, there's enough opportunities at PGA West for the long hitters. This is an opportunity for the really good iron players. This is where they have a chance to shine, because a good iron player will give himself a birdie putt here. A poor iron player here, all of a sudden they'll find trouble.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
These putts keep the round together. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
So a tester from 4 feet. Good work right there, now to 6 under. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Good round going at 6 under. Boy, this is a long par 5, the 11th of PGA West, 617 yards. Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, golf may be the best sport to follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet from Tiger Woods at a tee box as he's getting ready to drive. I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favorite player all the way around the golf course. Because it's not like waiting for your favorite hitter in a baseball game. You know, you've got to wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through to putt.
Now the third shot here at the par 5 11th. Birdie try up next. Setting up for an approach shot here. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
So with that make, now at 7 under par. For par. Well, you can see it there. Feels very good about what he's doing. That's a nice par putt. Stays at 6 under. Frank, Pete Dye always gets a player thinking what might be going through a player's mind right here.
You're going to play it as a layup. You know, that's a given. It's just what distance you want. And for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee, Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you've got the widest field. Then you've got the longest second shot. Get a little closer, it starts to shrink up, shrink up, shrink up. So it's how much do you want to bite off?
This could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Good contact, good result. So yet another short iron shot into a par 4 here at the 12th. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Frank, what's the right play here? Second to the short 12th.
Short flags, obviously got to keep it on that front section. When you've got a back flag, you've got to get it over that little faint ridge that's in the middle of the screen. Got to go past that.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Nothing wrong with that par putt. Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, this is no easy shot here at the par 3 13.
Yeah, 13th hole. I mean, it's so appropriate, the number of the hole for this this design by Pete Dye. Wooden bulkheads, I mean, they give you sort of that harsh look. And this is just an absolute scorecard wrecker. If you get a little cavalier here, you'll just rack up a number. There's nothing wrong with just hitting it to the right side of the screen, just taking the through.
And it makes the green in regulation.
Hazard.
Maybe wet. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie. Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Six under on the day. Well done. Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
Yeah, for the cavalier player, you can sort of go at this this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just leave you a flick in here. I'm going to say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Frank, what's the key here? Second shot at 14.
Green sits up a little bit, well protected by those bunkers there. A nice high, soft landing shot.
This from about 10 feet. Moves to -8. And getting ready for the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Now to the par 4 15th hole, 468 yards. Frank, what do you like about number 15?
The variation of the bunkering here, Rich, I think is excellent. The bunker that meanders its way down the right side tends to go to the right, and then you start to see those two bunkers down the left side. You've really got to try and take that second one on the left out of play. That requires something in excess of 280 yards. From there on in, you've got a chance.
See what they do now with this second shot at hole number 15. That will be a great look at birdie. Now the approach here at 15.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
And setting up here in the rough. And in the hole. What a shot. Shouldn't be a problem here. In for birdie. This is the second par 5 at PGA West of 600 or more yards. The 16th is a pretty good test. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290. Second shot.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He has a 12-footer here. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Now to double figures under par. That's a good place to be. 10 under. Well, we've arrived at Alcatraz, the signature hole here at PGA West. Okay, 160 yards left to the flag.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough. How do you like that? He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. These putts keep the round together. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Well, here we are at 18. It's par 4, only 439 yards. But again, we've said it all day long. Water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's three groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. It's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
And here it is, the final approach shot of the day. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut. This is an 11-foot putt. So a tough way to close the round, missing a short putt and a bogey here at 18. Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for Holy Cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. That has to feel so good. A big championship victory.